Emotional resilience is interesting. It's one of those things where we do need emotional resilience because life can be challenging at times, but we don't necessarily want to always be in a state where we need to be resilient because that's exhausting. Sometimes life asks us to be resilient more often than not, and it's not a healthy state to be in. When we have challenging things happening in our lives, we want to be able to draw on resilience as we need it, but not to stay there.
I thought I was being strong for many years and very much put emotion to the side and thought, I don't need to deal with that. I'm stronger than that. I don't need to cry. I don't need to feel anger. Anger was a big one that came up as well. And it wasn't until later on in my adult life I realized I had to actually deal with all those emotions that I buried.
Here they are.
Yeah, and it's a lot harder to deal with them later down the track, and it can come out in everyday life without even realizing. Becomes a system that we keep playing over and over in our head because we haven't dealt with those emotions that we're actually buried.
Something that does help with our ability to stay calm, clear, centered, and not in emotional reactivity is by when our feelings come up that we allow ourselves to feel them. If we're sad, we cry. If we're angry, we let that out, however we let that out, whether it's, punching the pillow or speaking our truth or setting a boundary, whatever that is, shouting in the car or under the water. It's something I like to do. It kind of clears it, right? And so we don't have a build up.
A lot of people don't realize this with children. It is tough with kids, right? It's tough when they are experiencing emotions, but the importance of actually allowing them and creating space for children to experience these emotions. So if they are crying, maybe necessarily don't tell them to stop crying because they do need to release that emotion. Or anger, show them healthy ways to actually express that anger. Like, as you said, punching a pillow, maybe not punching a wall or someone else, but show them how to express those emotions in a safe place, because people like myself who may have been taught having emotions isn't necessarily a good thing have had to learn how to experience that as an adult, and it's way more harder as an adult to learn how to express yourself emotionally than it is as a child.